All right, ladies and gents, this is going to be a quick video, but I wanted to bring it to you anyway. Thank you to Ginger for editing this, because she is definitely the chief editor. But I wanted to show you this because this was just something that I seen on Instagram, I think it was, or somewhere. I wanted to show you guys this. Now, this, we are currently working in here, working on cleaning this up. I got a burn pile here, trash. Not the plastic stuff there, but cardboard and all. Anyhow, point is getting this all cleaned out has been fun. But one of the things we don't have is a garage. Now I have a trailer that we are using for a garage. If you're anywhere like here, garages and sheds and stuff are very expensive. You actually, it would be cheaper for you to probably buy an enclosed trailer. So that's what my enclosed trailer is being used for right now. I spent most of the day doing this. But anyhow, point of the video is that I went in and asked Ginger, I said, hey, what are we doing with shovels and axes and stuff? She said, I don't know. So I looked on Instagram and I saw this. And a lot of people buy these things you put on the ground here, and so you can buy all these different contraptions for all this stuff. But here you go. All right. This was basically free. Now, this pallet is not in the best shape, I'll tell you. You guys can see over there, it's got two boards where it was kind of crooked, and it's kind of like this. It doesn't really matter. It is crookedly level because the thing is crooked. But this is for short stuff. We're going to need probably two of these. I don't know where I'm going to put the second one. Haven't figured that out yet. But the point is, you know, you can only go so high into this carport. But it's good for axes and shovels. And I got some smaller shovels than that one, shorter ones that will go in here. The longer things, I don't quite have that figured out yet, but this is great to keep your stuff in so that, you know, it's off the ground, because one of our big priorities right now, in fact, probably our biggest priority at this point in time, is getting this place snake proof. Snakes are a big problem around here. Deadly snakes, copperheads, rattlesnakes. So if you notice, I'm following a trend here. The door is being sold, so that doesn't count. That'll be gone, hopefully. But down here, there's nothing underneath there. And that shelf is not down further because I don't want to give them any space to hide. So what I did there is I purposely put nothing there because we want to have this open under here. Kids are going to be walking through here. We're going to be walking through here. Like, we don't want that to be a snake trap. So I've been working on that. There's still a lot more to go, but for a Saturday afternoon, it ain't so bad. So I wanted to bring this because two reasons, really. This guy here, but also this. This we purchased at Walmart a couple years ago. We got a few of these. They're probably very expensive now. They were very expensive then, but these are like a heavy duty shelf. There is actually room for another shelf. It's actually a 4-tier. But the problem with the 4-tier is that I would have to put one lower. So I wanted to give myself space to put the propane tanks, and I made that pretty close to exactly, you know, where it needs to be. And also I wanted to give myself enough space underneath so that there was no critters under there. So again, trying to snake proof this place is not the easiest thing in the world, but we're getting there. So if you are, you know, thinking to yourself, hey, it's getting to be springtime, I got a lot of things that I need to organize. Maybe you don't have a carport, but maybe you do have a shed or an outbuilding or whatever, and you're looking for organizational tips. Ginger will tell you I'm not the organizational type. She's generally right. But this, you know, those bins right now are not organized. I'm not going to go that far yet. My main thing is getting them up off the ground right now, because I can come out in the summertime and go through those. A snake really is not going to take the effort to get up that high. So I'm not worried about that. But if you're looking for organizational tips, you know, tips and tricks and things that you might have on a homestead, a lot of homesteaders have pallets. So this really didn't cost me anything. You don't have to take, I took a couple of the top boards off. I might actually take one more off. You don't have to take those off. I just did because I do have such a low spot here, but I wanted to give myself plenty of space on this. I could have put it a little lower, and I left myself room between there, so if I needed to move that down. But I could also put another one there, probably. I didn't measure, but it's close, you know, and I could put it a little lower and put the rakes and stuff in. But for now, this will work very well. You do have to watch out. There is some nails and stuff there I got to take care of. But I just wanted to film this really quickly. And just to say, if you're looking for a cheap way to store your rakes, axes, shovels, you know, I could put hooks on, you know, that side right off of there going that way and hang something on the side if I wanted to, or so on and so forth. The endless possibilities are there for this because, again, not trying to spend a lot of money, but at the same time, we do need places to store things. And I saw this and I thought, ooh, that's a great idea. It took me about 5 minutes to put up and some, I think I used 3-inch screws, but you know, you can use, honestly, probably 2-inch or whatever, depending on what you're screwing into. 2-inch will probably do it. You don't need a whole lot, but it can work for you. So I hope that this helped you. Now you could also take a look at those shelving units. They're great. I don't know if Walmart still sells them or not, but maybe Ginger could check on that while she edits this. So here we go. This is mostly our organization. I could put another shelf down there if I wanted to, but I don't have to. A lot of possibilities here. There's Lincoln down there. Lincoln was hiding behind the door. And cats are great too. He's a little upset because I've gone through here and moved all his stuff that he was hiding in. But I'll bring his little tote house over here and he'll be happy that he can eat here again. With the flooding and stuff, I wasn't able to feed him out here. I actually had to feed him on the front deck because in here there was some water. So he'll be happy to get back to normal. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.